Just go with the wax you use for a pillar candle. I'm using a 50-50 mix of container salt wax and white beeswax. Melt the wax over medium heat. Pick an acrylic mold you like. I'm using a cylindrical mold, about 5 cm in diameter and 9 cm high. Wrap the wick and seal the hole with rubbers. To get a shimmery galaxy effect, mica powder is required. For the colors in Celestial series, purple, blue, and white mica powders are normally used. Layer these mica powders on the mold walls using cotton swabs. I recommend using cotton swabs, not like me using a spoon, because cotton swabs blend easier and won't scratch the mold. Set it aside when it's done. Dye the wax liquid. Darker shades can really make those mica powder twinkles pop. I'm going with black here, but even if you're using black, also need to drop the wax on white paper or whiteboard to confirm the color, cause not enough black candle dye will just end up gray. After the dyeing process, reheat the wax. When the wax is around 95 degrees Celsius, add 8% candle flame oil and stir it well. Once the wax cools down to between 85 degrees Celsius and 90 degrees Celsius, pour it into the mold. Leftover wax can go into any silicone mold, just to have it handy for filling any shrinkage holes. Then wait for it to semi-certify. But you may move on to the next step even after a candle has fully certified. Semi-certification is not a must. After about 30 minutes or so, take a stick and pull a few holes at the bottom of the candle. Then put some white mica powders in there. And use a heat gun to blow along the outer wall of the mold, so the white mica powder floats along with the melted wax. Blow along the outer wall of the mold, not directly on top, otherwise the powders are scattered in the air. You may push the mica powders into a little holes. This small step makes the whole effect look more natural, but this step is actually optional. Once you get the effect you want, and there's no mica powders on the bottom surface, reheat the leftover wax. Use a heat gun to melt the bottom surface. When the wax liquid is around 90 degrees Celsius, pour it in to fill up any shrinkage holes. Wait for a candle to completely certify. Remove the rubbers and demold the candle. You may choose any side as the top. If you choose the side that was originally the bottom, use a small knife to level the surface. Mica powders can create different candle designs. Give it a shot if you're interested.